can't they make one recording with announcements intervals? The reason is there have been couple of times they announce a raga of the next song, but actually that is not the raga. The raga will be different. Announcement is a mistake. Now, so they could have recorded the whole thing and one shot it will go.
Right. So like, I do not know what is happening, but my experience I am telling you. Earlier when the program was
editing problem.
No, it is not recorded.
Yeah, it is not.
Announcement is live. The music is
Sundarmurthy, it is not editing problem. I will tell you. Earlier, whenever an artist is contacted broadcast, the artist is asked to come to the studio an hour or two earlier, and a rehearsal takes place. Yes. And there they are told how this, that. Nowadays, that's not done. Second thing is, announcers themselves, they are trained. Announcer who is put on duty to announce music program has some idea of music. Otherwise, he or she is not put on that duty. Today it's not like that. Because we don't have people. People don't come. Students from college, they have 3 hours time, they come down, give a program and go away. So such people, as you say, they don't know what is coming. So the schedule says, the next song is in raga this. Now if he knows, he would have seen to it, what is called as pre-listening. If he doesn't know the raga, he doesn't know. Unfortunately, if I don't know raga, and I guess, I do two mistakes. One is I do not know the raga that I spoke of, and I do not know the raga that is being played. So that is the problem. But there you have certain people who are old enough, take interest, such things don't happen. But nowadays that's not there. If you take V.H.Bharati for instance, you will not find it. Because V.H.Bharati is a totally recorded program. There is no origination in V.H.Bharati. Everything that V.H.Bharati is broadcast earlier by some station. Obviously they would have corrected this.
The problem is more in Amadorshan than V.H.Bharati.
Yes. Because that, what they incidentally I told them, my souvenir also quite some time. He says, each announcer has got different voice. The microphone is here, there is somebody sitting in the side, they are going on talking. Suddenly the music will go over next. Wait. And he looking at him will talk. These things are not happening. You are very right. They're very annoying. I told you the joke. My daughter once told me, what is it? This is coming, no, that is coming, no. I said, he must have gone for a cup of coffee. So she coined it, All India Radio. He said, All India Radio. So that's what is happening. Now, only one aspect I wanted to tell. Sir, Arun, can you put the other one? Now, I was talking about this antenna and the range. Our endeavor was that we should go and reach larger and larger antenna, area, surface. So here is a transmitter antenna, here is the antenna actually situated. And this is the curvature of the earth. Now, when at this height, this is the area it can cover. Now, if I increase the height, I can cover larger area. Now, if I go on the same logic, if I go up, but I go to a stage where only 1/3 of the area can be covered. All people who know satellite broadcasting can understand this. If I go beyond that, I cannot reach more than 1/3 of the Earth's surface. So, I can from one location, we can cover only 1/3 of the surface of the Earth. And that location is 36,000 kilometers above the surface of the Earth. Now I have to place a transmitter there. If I place the transmitter there, I can cover 1/3 of the Earth. And if I place 3 transmitters around the Earth, I can cover the entire Earth. But I must see that all the 3 are synchronized, carrying the same program and all that. Initially, this was also a problem. Now, in the case of communication, maybe it may work. But in broadcasting, where you are continuously listening, this doesn't work. So, Is there any method by which this antenna that I am placing here, which covers 1/3 of Earth, as far as the man sitting here, what happens is antenna is here, the Earth moves. So here he was, after some time he has moved here. And therefore he is away from the antenna, outside the what we call the footprint. That is the area where the satellite covers is called the footprint. He comes outside the footprint. And therefore he cannot listen. Now how to solve this problem? Make the satellite also move. Now how do I move the satellite? So what is done is, the satellite is made to move in the same speed as the Earth. That's what you call a geosatellite or geosynchronous orbit, that is called. So as far as the man in the ground is concerned, he doesn't, because you don't know that you are moving. Similarly, as far as he is concerned, he doesn't know the satellite is moving. So both are remaining stationary, and therefore we get continuous. That is what I try to show in this map. So that is how the satellite has now become more popular method of transmission of this. So satellite transmission, which is situated at 6,000 kilometers from Earth. What else is happening? It has got two antennas. One is it receives the signal from the Earth, and another antenna which transmits to the receptor. Now, the outgoing ray or the signal is, we can always do it, because on Earth I can insert an antenna and directional antenna in such a manner that a thin pencil of ray goes to that point, because that 6,000 kilometers is quite far. So even 2 seconds change in the ground will shift the thing quite far away. So it has to be very accurate. So it will be accurate, that is possible because you are on Earth and you are doing it. But receiving is not a problem. Any dish. Because I told earlier, Earth behaves like light. Just like sunlight. Most of you might have taken a magnifying glass with burnt papers using sunlight. Because you are concentrating the sunlight at one point, that there is a high signal at one particular point, the focus point. Similarly, we have the receiver, we have a dish, and that focuses so that you get a high signal. And that is how this satellite transmission takes place. But it has got a lot of problems regarding modulation and all that. But let's not go to all those things. But basically, this is the point. So now, if many of you might have seen in TV, sometimes you get a notification. Next 15-20 minutes, there will be no signal. Because with all that, the satellite also undergoes an eclipse. Sometimes the earth goes between and all that. These things happen. But the point I wanted to show it to you, because I was talking about the range. So my range is limited. Physically, I can't raise a structure beyond a particular limit, because structural limitations come like with mechanical strength, the wind velocity strength, and so on. So it cannot go beyond that limit. So we solve it by synthesis. That is why I showed this. So thank you very much if there are no questions.